What up, guys? Bugman Bobby here. I got Rat Slayer Richard, and we're bringing you another Pest Control Chronicle, bro. You were just telling me you had another one
Oh
to
yeah.
get up on the video. So
I think this one is going to top the last one I gave you guys. So this one is having to deal with pigeons.
oh, dude, before you even get started, and it's my boy's birthday, dude. 31, dude. So Richard, happy birthday, bro. We love having you on the squad,
I
dude.
appreciate
You're,
it.
you're the
Thank
freaking
you.
man, and super happy to have you in our life, dude. So we're
Thank you.
grateful, dude. But yeah, you got to listen to this guy's stories in the field, dude.
So this Pest Chronicle is going back about, I would say, about
Yeah.
a year ago. So Coffey Park is this area in Santa Rosa where we get a lot of calls for pigeons because pigeons like to roost under solar panels. And since a lot of new houses are being built with solar panels, pigeons become a big pest, big issue. They are messy, dirty. They carry diseases, stuff like that, with like bird flu going around. So clients give us a call, ask us if we could do pigeon exclusions around their solar panels, and so that requires being on the roof. We started the day off by cleaning up underneath the solar panels. So we cleaned up any bird droppings. We sanitized after the cleanup. If there was any other nesting material, we went ahead and removed it so we can get ready to exclude around the panels
If
themselves.
I remember right, there was two
There
nests
were two nests,
under
yeah.
those panels, right?
So there were definitely two pigeons active while we were cleaning out. So we were trying to figure out a way of getting them to move on their own without using force. And so we, after struggling for about like 15 minutes, we finally got both pigeons from underneath. They flew away, and we're like, okay, we got a short time to basically start excluding. So this was also one of the jobs where Bobby joined us in the field, and so
And Mustafa,
yeah,
remember? Shout out Moose.
and so we did a quick little video for our social media, and so yeah, I'm on the roof. Bobby's on the roof with me. Tony's down below holding a ladder, getting material ready to be sent up. And in the middle of me putting up this wired mesh from the panels to basically flush with the roofing shingles. So the mesh will prevent the pigeons to go under and start roosting. Um, and so I'm standing on the ladder that's leaning against the gutter about 24 feet up in the air. And Bobby's on the higher portion of the roof, right at the apex, getting his side of the panels screened off. And all of a sudden, one of the pigeons that left earlier came back,
Oh.
and I'm on the left side of the panels, and the pigeon is on the right at the corner, eyeballing me and eyeballing the panels. And I'm like, please don't, please don't. I really don't want to try and get you back out. And so I'm staring down this pigeon, and I'm like, you take a step. I have these Weber, a D Weber for spider webs. And I was
We had
like,
like pushed the nesting material from underneath the solar panels out
yeah, we
with
use
that
that.
Weber with a leaf
Exactly.
blower.
Oh, so luckily I still had the Weber in hand, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna shoo him away, just kind of using the Weber, pointing it at him. Pigeon didn't budge, and I was like, damn, brave. Okay. And then he took another couple steps, and I was like, don't you dare. Didn't listen. And as soon as he basically ducked his head, I was like, no. And I just, on instinct, I swung the Weber, and then the pigeon reacts, takes flight, probably took two flaps, and wasn't planning to do it. But my end of my Weber hit this pigeon so hard. And the next thing was the best, funniest reaction, because as soon as I hit the pigeon, I was like, it's dead. And it flew, and then it just dove. And once it started diving, I was like, heads up below.
Fell
and
2 stories.
And Tony's still holding the ladder, about to go up. And he's like, what the? And as soon as he said the, pigeon drops right in front of him. He's like,
almost hit him, bro.
what? I was like, sorry. He was trying to get back in. I did not want that to happen. So, yeah. So let's just say the pigeon didn't live to see another day, but we did get the job done. Everything was secured. We closed out with the clients. We took pictures. We provided the pictures for them, showed them exactly what it looked like. That way they were aware of. So the next people that go on the roof, they know what not to really mess with or move things around. And then it came time to clean up. And so I'm cleaning up all the material off the roof. I get down the ladder and I look down and I'm like, completely forgot about this poor pigeon. I just
decapitated freaking pigeon, bro. Took his head off.
And so ever since that day, Tony has given me the name of Rich the Destroyer, because apparently I like to do jobs to perfection where no more are going to be coming back. And so as I'm picking up this pigeon, I was like, tell your friends who did this.
Yeah, dude. Rat
Put
Slayer
him in
Richard.
the bag. Put him in the bag. Tied the bag up. Threw him in the back of my truck. And closed out with the clients. Overall, satisfactory job. We still keep in contact with the clients just to see.
Oh, there's some of the best clients we got. Shout out to the Romellis.
Yep, just to
Anthony
see if there's
Christina,
any more reoccurrences or reappearances.
Yeah.
And they no longer have this problem.
Nope, their neighbors.
But their neighbors, on the other hand, have been calling us. So we've been going back to Coffey Park a lot within this last year or so. We noticed that Coffey Park is definitely one of the areas where pigeon problem is the most.
There's a lot of them, bro.
But yeah, so that's our pest. That's my pest chronicle of the day. The day I made sure pigeons knew who I was, especially in Coffey Park area.
This freaking guy.
This was definitely a fun job. Still, it's being on a roof gets to people, especially at certain heights.
But well, that and it's freaking cooking, dog.
Yeah,
like it was so hot on that roof, the sun just reflecting off of it.
You could feel it on your back and you could feel it on your stomach, because not only is your back getting cooked, your stomach is getting cooked because the heat is just bouncing off the shingles. And every time you put your bare hand down or your forearm or your knee, you can feel that heat instantly. And so overall, it was a fun job. We did the job. We did it professionally, and but we still have fun overall.
It was a good time, bro.
It was definitely one of those jobs where it's like it could be a little hectic. It could be a little strenuous, but with the right people, any job becomes fun. So
yeah, it's all we love.
It's definitely one of my best memories so far,
bro. When I saw it, like how you said, I was on that apex, the peak of the roof with the leaf blower.
Yep.
And I saw him land back on the roof, or her, and I was like, "Oh, Rich!" Like it was like just slow mo. I'm looking down at you, and then you're like, "Shoot, shoot!" He doesn't want to fly away.
Doesn't budge, and I'm like, "Okay."
You're like, "Don't do it! Don't do it!" You're talking to the damn pigeon, bro. You're like, "Don't!" And I see you grab the Weber. And then you go towards it, bro. And dude, it was just like whack-a-mole, bro. It was the funniest thing.
Yeah.
And then both his wings go out and he just falls back.
I think what got me was the fact that I got contact with it. Because at first I was like, oh, I'm just going to swing it to like above it to like scare it, thinking it's going to fly off. But the damn thing went and leaped up just so it can start flapping its wings. And me thinking like, oh, if I swing above it, I won't hurt it.
Flew right
And
into
it just
your swing.
flew right into the path of my swing. And I just, in that moment, I'm like, I'm a samurai. I'm a samurai.
We were just saying outside, we're like, the only thing that would have made it better is if as it's falling down the 2 stories, it just hits Tony in the face when he's holding the ladder. That would have been just like the icing on the cake.
Yeah, icing on the cake.
Tony would have been like, oh shit. I already know how Tony would have reacted. That was so funny, man. So what's the moral of the story on this one? Let's see. We always wrap it up.
Moral of the story is make sure when you make the pigeons leave, you have ways and means of making sure that they don't go back while you're actually doing the work. Because even though panels, they spam over
a good portion
of the roof. So it's not like you can get from one corner of the roof to the other corner of the roof just like that. So having Bobby on one side, having me on the other side, we kind of covered at least majority of the area where we can go to and from without taking too much time. And so moral of the story is be aware that even though they left, they're going to want to come back.
That's right.
They're familiar with the area. It's their home. They made it their home, but it's not something that the clients want where they continuously damage the roof. They continuously leave.
There was so much feces up there, bro.
Oh, just the smell itself was absolutely foul.
Yeah. We cleaned out the gutters there too because there was so much bird feces.
We had to spray and disinfect the underbelly of the solar panels just because, like, you never know what birds will be carrying. Mites, bird flu, stuff like that. It's even though they're a wild animal, you just never know what it is that they're prone to carrying. So, for safety and health reasons, this was a needed job that we take pride in doing. But it was just one of those things where I told the pigeon not to do something, it didn't listen. So I had to bring the big stick and show them the reason why not to do it. But yeah, the job was completed. The clients were satisfied. They're still satisfied to this day. They have referred this to their neighbors, to all their family and friends. So the Romelli family have definitely been a great
love them, dude. They're awesome. Great
beneficial clients, and they're amazing. And like I said, the word of mouth is it does a lot for us. So
that's the Pest Control Chronicle of the day. If you got pigeons, we got the decapitator.
I'll take care of them.
Peace.
Have a good day.